WQEE 99.1 FM The Key, home of Southern sports and talk. Noonan, Sharpsburg, Franklin.
In the market for either buying or selling your home? City First Mortgage Service, LLC is the first place for all your needs. Branch Manager John P. Lewis and his staff can serve you with a smile and professional courtesy. Serving Georgia, Alabama, Florida, 770-598-0860. John P. Lewis, City First Mortgage Service, LLC. We place you first.
The House of Light brings clarity to your soul, offering a safe space for healing through our compassionate practitioners, services, classes, and wisdom, plus the tools to support you in our retail space.
When you hear music, do the lyrics speak to you on a deeper level? I'm Bruce Thornton. Join me and Donna Wood every Friday morning at 10:30 a.m. on WQEE 99.1 FM The Key for our show Lyrical Wisdom. Every week we will dive into the lyrics of songs and uncover hidden messages that we hope will leave you feeling inspired and enlightened. We know that our ideas may not always line up with yours, so this show will be an open discussion. Email us with ideas for songs at lyricalwisdomshow@gmail.com. That's lyricalwisdomshow@gmail.com. Let's share some wisdom together.
The views and opinions of this show and program are not the views and opinions of this station, its management, or its clientele. It's now time for the House of Light presents The Wisdom Cafe, each and every week at this time on 99.1 FM WQEE. Here's this week's special.
Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Welcome, everyone, to the House of Light presents Wisdom Cafe. I am so happy to be here today. It's that time of year where you really, really, really begin to go into gratitude. Mm-hmm. And you know, it's kind of sad when Halloween comes and then Christmas comes. It's like, wait a minute, where's the gratitude?
I know, right? I know, right? And with Thanksgiving being here so quick, I just felt like we just had Halloween.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Me too. It was like yesterday.
Yeah.
And Thanksgiving's, we're now in the week of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Because, it's Friday. So, Saturday, Sunday begins the new week, and it's exactly. Thanksgiving week.
Exactly. And I was talking to somebody earlier this week, and I was like, Thanksgiving to be in a couple of weeks, or either last week, a couple of weeks, something like that. He's like, Ryan, hold on. He said, Ryan, hold on. He said, Thanksgiving's next week. I was like, oh, man. Yeah. I just felt like we just got done with Halloween.
Yeah, the time kind of went blip.
Yeah.
It really, really, really did fly by, I believe. But
it did.
Yeah. So I kind of wanted to circle around to gratitude in a beautiful way. First of all, I wanted to share with everyone, it's the season where you begin to connect with people, and because it's the holidays and love is in the air, gratitude, giving, receiving, all those beautiful things. Today I want to talk about a beautiful Hawaiian practice of forgiveness to help bring that gratitude in and love. Wow. But I wanted to share with you first something really, really cool. There's a movement that I am starting called the Lil Movement.
Okay.
L-I-L.
Okay.
But the L-I-L is not little. It's love. Because love is life, and life is love.
I like that.
So I'm going to start, well, I already have.
There you go.
I'm starting a little movement. And it came to me through my daughter Allison's wedding.
Cool.
And, she, I believe, sent in the song for today and has sent in several songs, but for the show that comes on next,
right.
Lyrical Wisdom. But I wanted to share with everybody something beautiful that is like taking over the world. A little thing called YouTube can reach a lot of people.
True.
And yesterday afternoon, my daughter and I were wanting to share her wedding video.
Right.
And she went on there, over 10,000 views.
There you go.
That video has had on YouTube. If anyone would like to experience love on just in like 5 minutes, go to the Bedrosian Wedding. Go on YouTube and search Bedrosian Wedding and watch that video, and you'll understand why I am inspired to start a little movement of love. Love is life, and life is love. Because you can experience and really feel that love in that video. And there were actually comments from across the world. Some came from Australia. One came from, don't even know the language.
There you go.
It's a different language. So we can cross barriers with what we're doing here today on this beautiful Wisdom Cafe show as well. So I hope you all share these programs with people who you know may need it. And this morning, I would like to talk about something we all kind of need in our life at times, called forgiveness. There is a Hawaiian practice called Ho'oponopono. Ho'oponopono. A lot of people have heard of this. It's got a beautiful little prayer to it, but it is a traditional Hawaiian practice of reconciliation and forgiveness. The word translates into English simply as correction. So it's very, very beautiful when it's done properly. From what I understand, in the Hawaiian Islands in the South Pacific, they actually do this as rituals with family. Like if family members are angry with each other or something has happened, the father will call the family in and they will sit and they will do this practice of forgiveness with one another, because not only does it set the two people right, but it sets the soul right. It helps the individual connect back to their creator, their God, their source, because they no longer have that little frequency that's not in line. We'll say that, because when you don't forgive, it stays blocked within the body. Some people use it as a daily meditation or a mindfulness practice. Have you ever heard this prayer, Ryan?
I never have.
You haven't heard it?
The first time, yes.
Wow. Okay. So traditionally, most people have used this prayer, and all you do is say, "I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you."
Okay.
4 simple phrases. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. And a lot of people do get tripped up on that word love. Right?
Right, yes, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Because, when you're really mad at someone, do you want to love them?
No, I don't think so.
And that's the key. If you can learn to love through that anger and through that frustration. Love isn't just fancy and, butterflies and puppy dogs. It is tough.
Right.
We've all heard the word tough love, but what it is when you do love someone, even in the midst of their anger and their ranting and raving, you can change their frequency.
Wow.
Most people go into Yes, most people go into this defense mode,
Exactly.
right? They put the
Yeah.
wall comes up, and they want to yell back, they want to fight back, and what you are doing is bringing yourself down into that lower frequency of anger and frustration. Because ask yourself the question, when you're angry or frustrated or anxious, do you feel good?
No.
No. Does the physical body feel good?
No.
No. It usually like upsets my stomach. I get nauseous and
Right.
and I even kind of, I guess, start shaking, and it does not feel good.
It's not a feel-good feeling.
Right. So sometimes, though, because we keep things in and we don't talk,
Right.
the explosion of anger just comes out. Right?
Right. Exactly.
It just, because we've held it in, because we thought that's the way we deal, that's the way you love someone, is by not yelling at them and not, allowing those feelings to show.
Right.
But that's not right either. There are no buts.
No buts.
That's not right either.
Right.
Because then it just stays trapped in the body. And soon there will be an explosion
Yes.
of anger, of frustration.
Yes, we've seen that over the years in our public displays. People hold it in so much, and then you see them out in public yelling and screaming and fussing, and you're like, and everybody's around going, what's wrong with that person? And look, they've held it in so long that now it's finally coming out, and it's not coming out in the right place. It's coming out in public, or in Publix, or at Kroger's, or whatever.
I'm hearing road rage.
And that's a big
Exactly.
Yeah.
People hold it in at home. They get in their car and they start driving, and
one. Somebody cuts them off.
road rage.
Yeah. You're like,
So,
whoa.
yeah, we are feeling beings. We're
Right.
here to experience these beautiful emotions. And the anger and the frustration, when it's not allowed to be shown,
Right.
then stays trapped in the body. And it can also cause lots of physical conditions.
I believe
the
it.
heart attacks,
Yes.
the diabetes, all these diseases are
Overeating.
simply, yes. Yeah.
People overeat. Yeah.
Yeah, because they're trying to make that,
Feel
they're
it
trying
go
to
away.
feel better from
Yes.
the anger that they're holding in.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. So dis-ease, that's what dis-ease is. Just unease of the body. It has been disrupted of its flow. So have you ever thought about being angry in love?
No, not really. I haven't.
See,
Some people
I
might have.
believe that is what is becoming more understandable, especially through this beautiful Hawaiian prayer. When you do get angry, you can express your anger in love. I love you. You have made me angry. This, or this, when this happens, it makes, my life harder. It makes my body, not feel good.
Right.
Therefore, I am expressing because I love you. I need for you to know this.
Right.
And it can be done, with force if it is done the proper way.
Right.
In love. I know it sounds like, what? Wait a minute. Because back in the day, I used to get spankings.
Yeah. I remember those days too.
Yeah. Most people don't get those now unless it depends, right?
Right.
Because some people, it depends on the definition.
Right.
This is a very touchy subject because it can go into wounding of a lot of people that have been really, really mistreated as a child.
Right.
When discipline is done in a loving way,
Right.
there's a different energy around it. You don't
True.
just haul off and,
Smack somebody.
smack a
Yeah,
child
yeah.
because of anger.
Right. Exactly.
If there is love there, it will probably stop the slap and just become you just made me angry. I don't like what you're doing. Please stop what you're doing, or XYZ. You'll go to your room, you'll, sit in a chair, or whatever,
Yeah, whatever
the
the
punishment
punishment
is. It's coming from love. It's
And those
coming
punishments
from love.
are way worse. You put a kid in a chair, just say for 2 seconds, they think they've been there for 5 years.
Yeah, timeouts are really tough when you're young.
It is. I mean, you sit there, you're like, I've been sitting here forever, and you're like, they've only been there a minute.
Yes. So when you
yes.
can learn to go into this state of
Right.
ho'oponopono immediately when there is that moment of anger, of frustration, of something, because nothing happens to you, remember?
Right.
Everything happens for you.
Exactly.
And learning from it in the moment is such a beautiful way to teach and be a guide and a mentor for those that you are training or even just wanting to have a relationship with.
Wow.
So, I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. It maintains a positive outlook and it raises their energetic vibration and releases any negativity that may have been accumulated over time as well.
Wow.
So because I've been on this earth for a while.
Okay.
So I'm just new at this, and many people are understanding relationships now and
Right.
love and people and the fact that we are all one.
Right.
And what we do does have a ripple effect to
Right.
others. And so
True.
it's in knowing now that, I can really, really hurt someone with my words or with my actions.
Right.
I think back of all that time before I knew this.
Right.
And this is where you can help you. And even because of the way this world is and because of our connections, even though we're not together, we still are together through our energy, through this beautiful, we talked about the space between us.
Right.
That is life. That is love. That is spirit. It's, creation is all
Right.
around and we're all connected to it. So even though that person may not be in your life anymore, you can still sit and say this little prayer and just picture the person in your head. And not only does it release you,
Right.
but it also releases them.
Okay, that's cool. So that old saying, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, is actually not a good saying because
No,
words
it's not.
can hurt you.
That is true. That
And
if
words
you
can
allow
help.
it.
and words can help. 'Cause
Yes.
what we're learning today is this prayer and these type of words can help what other words hindered.
Yes.
So-
They heal
Yeah.
the words that hurt.
Yeah.
Yes.
So words can hurt.
I believe if you allow them,
Yeah.
yes.
I think a lot of people
that's-
do.
mhm. Oh yeah, many
think they
people do. I still do. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, what? I hear something that someone may have said, and it's like, It does. It rocks you.
Right.
And then you get to go into this space of understanding that nothing happens to you, everything happens for you.
Right.
And you're like, oh, okay, yes. Thank you for that wonderful lesson to remind me that I am a sovereign, divine being.
All right.
And then you can, I'm sorry,
There you
please
go.
forgive me.
There you go.
Thank you. I love you.
I like it.
Because you don't have to really do anything. You can just be. But if you want to wake up in the morning and be in this beautiful, wonderful, lively, I want to go out into the world.
Right.
I want to get up and see people. I want to get up and be. That comes from joy and happiness and loving your life and loving life
Right.
in you, loving yourself enough to be able to go out and show the world what love is.
And that leads us up to being grateful and thankful because Thanksgiving is next Thursday.
Oh, I know. I know. Yes, that is the third line in here. Thank you.
Yeah.
There is such a beautiful energy of gratefulness. If you were to practice gratitude every morning before you got out of bed, just when your eyes open, most people are like, oh,
Give me
I
my
don't want to
coffee.
get up.
Yes.
I do it. There are some mornings I do it.
I don't want to get up.
I don't want to get up. I'm
I
so
gotta
tired.
roll out of this bed, get coffee. Like a bear, growl like an old bear.
It's cloudy.
Yeah, it's cloudy out there. It's gonna rain.
But if you could wake up,
Right.
and when you first wake up, no matter what, throw those feelings aside.
Right.
I know they come
Yeah, they
They come.
They come.
because they come to me.
Yeah.
They come to everybody.
Yep.
I know they come.
That's true.
Just close your eyes again. Feel that heart, your heart. Just put your hand on your chest and just say, thank you. Thank you for allowing me to have one more day.
Yes.
And that's all you got to do,
love it.
really. Thank you. Thank you for letting me have one more day. And the whole day changes.
Wow.
Because when you open your eyes again, you're not going to have that,
I don't want to get. You're gonna hop right out of bed.
You're going to be like,
Let me
oh,
get up."
I'm here. It changes you.
Right.
It truly, truly does. Those of you that are listening right now, let's try it. Just, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Ready? Put your hand on your heart. Close your eyes for just a second. And be thankful for being here now. Just for being alive. Feel that gratitude in your heart. And even say, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now open your eyes. How do you feel?
Feel much better.
I feel like
Ready to
giddy.
go. Yes. Ready to
It
go.
makes this lightness almost, it changes you. So we are frequency beings.
And that's perfect. It changes you because changes are coming here in just a few moments.
Oh, you're telling secrets.
Give it a little preview.
Yeah, for those of you that are here with us today, hang around because we're going to talk a little bit more wisdom through lyrics. Lyrical wisdom comes at 10:30.
That's right.
Yes, I am so grateful, not only to you, Ryan,
Well, thank you.
and this platform, this radio show, but I'm also very grateful to each and every one of you, everyone who is listening right now. I hope that you can feel the gratitude and the love that I have for you, because I wouldn't be here right now, if it weren't for you, you are the reason why I am here. So thank you.
There you go.
Yeah, it's a beautiful way of life. Gratitude is.
Yes, it is.
So this is, even though it's November, I call it Yes-vember.
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 Change it around.
I am changing it. Another change.
Another change.
Changes
there you
are
go.
in the air.
Change. Yes, are in there.
Yes.
Well, speaking of that and changes and everything, what's going on at the House of Light? Because there's some changes there, and
yes, there is.
Yes. Yeah.
Ooh, tonight, if you're anywhere near downtown Newnan, you gotta come check us out tonight from 5 to 9 p.m. The whole town is in a sip and see.
Yes, it is.
All the merchants are offering cocktails, wine, champagne. Who knows?
Right.
And many of them are having specials too, as does the House of Light. We will be serving different flavors of wine this evening, and we have 20% off of all retail products except a select few.
Right.
And then we have another table that's 50% off.
Wow, what a deal.
We're just trying to help you get ready for the holiday season. And it's a way of us being able to say thank you to you who come and see us at the House of Light. And then we do have a big change in that our hours are now 12 to 6. Tuesday through Friday.
Okay.
We are still open 10 to 6 on Saturday.
Okay.
But all the other days, Tuesday through Friday, we are now open 12 until 6.
There you go. Perfect time. Come on out and be a part of the House of Light. And it's tonight for sure. Changes are a-coming and are ahead here in just a few moments in Lyrical Wisdom as well. So we got a couple more minutes actually left before Bruce heads in the door here, because I know he's already here. I saw him earlier. And so I know we're getting ready to head into my favorite time of the year, which is the holiday season of Christmas coming up in December. You guys are going to get ready to start really doing some decorating over there at the House of Light.
Oh, yes.
Because I know you and your decorating, you like to just put all kind of things up.
Yeah, it's coming. The House of Light likes to...
it's going to be lit up.
Yeah, we're going to show some light, spread some light.
Spread some light and some love.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. Spread a little
Come
light
by
and
and
love.
see us. We're at 29 Jackson Street here in downtown Newnan. Or if you have any questions or would like to speak with one of us, you can reach us at 470-414-6711. That's 470-414-6711. Thank you all so much for joining us today for the House of Light Presents Wisdom Cafe here on WQEE 99.1 FM.
You've been listening to the House of Light Presents the Wisdom Cafe on 99.1 FM WQEE. The House of Light, a wellness center at 29 Jackson Street here in Newnan, is a place for people to relax and find true healing. For additional information, 407-414-6711. Remember to tune in next week for another healing message from the House of Light Presents the Wisdom Cafe right here on 99.1 FM WQEE.